Hi guys and welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be doing the baby names tag. I've seen a lot of other mummy YouTubers doing this tag, but I've actually been tagged by my best friend Kate to do this challenge. I'll leave her link below. Or you can just search Kate Marla on YouTube. She is a mum of twin girls who are 14 months old. She does a lot of vlogs and sit down videos and just general chat, so I think you'd really like her videos if you like my type of videos. Also, Aria is down here playing because she's refusing to have a nap, so I'm really sorry if you hear her in this video. So let's get straight on with the tag. What is your favourite boys and girls name from the top 100 baby names list of 2015? And I chose Willow for a girl and Sunny for a boy. I actually found it really hard to choose a name off of both these lists, mainly because when naming Aria we wanted to use a name that wasn't that common. We didn't want a completely weird name, but we didn't want a name that everyone was using. So yeah, but also I really do like the name Sunny for a boy. However, my best friend Georgia, she has a son called Sunny, so I wouldn't be using that if we had a boy. Next question is, what is your least favourite boy and girl's name from the top UK's 100 baby names list for 2015? So for a girl I just chose Matilda. I don't really know why I don't like that name. I just don't like it, unfortunately. I mean, some of you might have a little girl called Matilda and that is fine, but I just personally wouldn't name my child Matilda, and I don't think it would go with Aria anyway. And for a boy I chose Alex, and that again is just because it's just too common for me. I know quite a lot of Alexes and I like to go for names that are a bit more unique and less heard of. It says, if you had twins, what would you name them? So boy boy, girl girl and girl boy. So if I had two girls I would call them Willow and Autumn. I just think those names go together because they're sort of nature, because autumn is obviously a season, willow is a tree, and I just really like those names. And for a boy I would name them River and Cooper. Again with the theme of like nature, river, you get a river. And Cooper, I'm quite into the whole surname as a first name trend, so yeah, River and Cooper. And then for girl boy I used Willow and River just because I like those two names together. If you could change your name to anything, what would it be? Well, I actually really like my name Holly. If I wasn't called Holly, I would name my daughter Holly, or if I had another daughter, I would possibly give that to her as a middle name. But when I was younger, I wanted to be called either Louise, Louisa, or Kelly. Don't ask me why, I don't know. And it got to a stage where I told my parents to only call me by these names. My dad played along, but my mum said no, if I wanted to call you that, I would have called you that when you were born. You have 4 children, any gender. Their names all have to start with the same letter. What would their names be? So I chose 2 boys and 2 girls, and I chose Aria and Avery for girls, and Austin and Asher for boys. What is your favourite animal inspired name? And I chose the name Fox. I just think that's really cool. I like names that can't be shortened sorry, or nicknamed. So yeah, Fox, and that would be for a boy. What's your favourite colour inspired name? So on first thought about this question, I thought of the name Violet for a girl, but then I thought, actually no, I'm going to Google some colour inspired names and see what it comes up with. I'm just going to have to pick her up 1 minute. You're probably going to be able to see the top of her head now. So yeah, upon Googling, there was actually quite a lot of nice names, and I came across the name Sable. Now I think Sable is like a beigey brown colour, but I just think that's a really nice name. Oh dear! And it goes with sort of my theme of nice names but not too common. What are your top 3 favourite boys' names? So I haven't actually chosen my top boys' name because obviously I've only got 1 child, and I might then go on to have a boy. But 3 I do like, are sort of on the list, but Ryan doesn't agree with some of them. Casper, River and Rory. And then the same question, what is your top 3 favourite games but for girls? Obviously my favourite girl's name is Aria, because I have her right here. And then I do have a second favourite girl's name, but that's not made it to the list just because, again, could have another girl. And that is Harper, Orla and Robin. Oh! Oh! What is your favourite celebrity baby name? So that was really easy for me. I've always loved the name Brooklyn, but I would not use that for my child just because it's such a famous name. Obviously Brooklyn Beckham. I know I said I like the name Harper, and they also do have a little girl Harper, but I think when people say, oh, what are the Beckham's kids called, the first name you think of is Brooklyn. What is your ultimate guilty pleasure name? Now, when I was pregnant with Aria, this name was really at the top of my list. And everyone I told thought it was a horrible name and it was too common. No, not even common, it was just horrible. Oh dear! And I suppose it's a guilty pleasure name because I love it, but I don't think I'd ever call my child that, and that is Ocean. Yeah, I really loved the name Ocean. I wanted a girl called Ocean, and I wanted to name her Ocean Lily. And I was even talking about having like a double-barreled Ocean Lily, but Ryan was really firm and was like, no, we're not calling our daughter Ocean. So that was completely off the table, but I still like it. What are your most hated baby names? So there aren't any baby names I hate. There are obviously names I prefer over others and names that I just personally wouldn't use for my child. But the type of names I don't like, and I'm really sorry. Oh! And I'm really sorry if your child has one of these names, but it's any girl's name that is hyphenated with something May. I just don't like it. Like Ava May, Lily May. Yeah, I just don't like anything hyphenated May. I think there's a lot of them around, and I think that's probably, again, with the whole I don't like to use names that are really, really common. And I just think May is used a lot. What is wrong with you? Are you hungry? Are you hungry? Choose a baby name based on food and drink. So I chose one for a boy and one for a girl. And there's a theme, they're herb names. I like Sage for a girl and Basil for a boy. I did have to Google food and drink related names because when I first read the question I honestly didn't have anything chosen, but I actually really like the name Sage for a girl. That could creep onto the list, but I doubt Ryan would go for it because it's the name of a herb. Choose a baby name based on a month. So this one, I don't think I've ever heard any boy with this name, but I really like October. I think that's really cool. I don't think it sounds too weird, that name. No! And for a girl, I've always liked the name April. When I was really young, I was convinced I was going to have a little girl called April. I don't think I'd use that now, just because I think it is kind of common. Choose a baby name from a film. I like the name Primrose, and that's from the Hunger Games. You know, you can shorten it to Prim. I'm not a big fan of like nicknaming children from the name that you've called them, but I do like the name Primrose. What is wrong with you? I think she just wants to get away and crawl, but obviously I've got the try for that. And the final question is, choose a name that was already in the family. Now I really like the name Finlay for a boy, but Ryan's brother is called Finlay. And originally when I was pregnant, if we had a boy, I wanted to give him the middle name Adam for my brother's name, but Ryan's got two brothers and he said it wouldn't be fair to use one brother's name and not all the rest. And again, I mean Finlay is a name that's not that common, but obviously because it's in our family it's common for us. So yeah, I don't think I'd ever use that name. So those are my favourite baby names, my least favourite baby names. I am going to tag my friend Georgia. She's mainly just doing vlogs at the moment, but she might now do a sit down video now I've tagged her in it. So yeah, like I said, I'll leave her link below. If you enjoyed this video, please make sure to give it a thumbs up. Please subscribe if you don't already. I'll try and upload every Wednesday. Yeah, that's it. Oh dear, I've got a very grumpy baby down here. I think she needs to be fed. So I will see you next time. Bye.